To KwaZulu Natal now, where traffic volumes are expected to peak, and this as holidaymakers head back to their respective residential areas before the New Year's Day. Authorities in KwaZulu Natal say 100 motorists have been arrested for contravening various traffic laws, including drunk driving. The arrests were made during a multi-disciplinary roadblocks. The Provincial Department of Transport says among those arrested are 3 police officers and a service provider with government tenders worth billions of rands. Mlondi Radebe joins us now from the Mariannhill toll plaza. Good morning to you, Mlondi. So how are the roads looking this morning?
Thank you very much, Mkolisi. We are here at the Mariannhill toll plaza, as you correctly said. This morning, the traffic is still quiet because what we were told is that between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock this morning, the cars that were passing here, it was just around 600 cars that were passing on the northbound. But we'll speak to the RTI spokesperson, Cindy Msimang, who will briefly tell us about and update us in relation to the volumes on the road, as well as the arrests that were happening over the weekend. Cindy, thank you very much for your time. If you can just give us the update in relation to the traffic volumes here at the Mariannhill toll plaza.
Good morning, Mlondi. Good morning to viewers at home. Currently on the northbound, the traffic volumes are sitting at about 850, which is the bound that is going out. And then when we're comparing from 6 a.m. until 7, we can see that there is a bit of an increase, because at 6 a.m. The traffic was about 600. There is a bit of an increase on the northbound. However, on the southbound, we're still sitting on 400. It's not that much of traffic that is coming in.
So, and can you also update us in relation to the arrest that happened over the weekend since Friday? How are the drivers behaving on the roads?
Firstly, I'd just like to applaud the work that has been done by RTI and other law enforcement agencies to ensure law and order in the province. Currently, we had alcohol roadblocks throughout the province and various cities of the province, where we arrested over 100 drunken drivers, including the 2 that tried to flee, which is hilarious because you cannot flee from law enforcement agencies in your drunken states. So there were 2 that tried to flee, one at Newcastle, and the one was at Margate. But both of them were apprehended, and we just want to urge the people, if you got caught drinking and driving, don't even think about fleeing the scene, because we've got people that are trained to handle these situations. And when we apprehend you, it doesn't end well. So we really want people to obey and listen to the law enforcement agencies when they are getting tested for drinking and driving. And when they are told to listen and obey the law, they must just do that.
Any incidents that have been reported lately about the accidents that have claimed lives in the province?
The one that had claimed 3 lives was at Emadadeni. It was a head-on collision. That was the only one so far that has been reported which claimed 3 lives. Otherwise, so far the province is quiet. We haven't had any reports of carnages, and we just want to thank the people that are obeying the law and that are listening to the instructions of the traffic officers. We just want to actually tell them to carry on and to carry on obeying the law in the province.
Cindy, we also understand that, as you just correctly said, that the traffic here is still expected to increase. What are other major, plans for the province to try and curb accidents and to continue to arrest those drivers that are not obeying the rules?
We are still going to carry on with our drinking and driving operations. It's doing very well, and it has a huge impact, not only on the road but also in crime, because we receive reports from the station commanders, SABC station commanders, that after our operation, when we bring a debriefing, the reports of attempted murder, the reports of assaults, they don't receive any when we visit their city to conduct the drinking and driving, which shows that drinking has an impact in the crime and the statistics in the country. And we're still going to carry on with our moving violations as we have started in the beginning of the festive season, and it's doing very well. We are not going to be static in one place. We are going to rove around and look for the people that are breaking the law.
We're looking at just a few days before the New Year's Eve. And the New Year's Eve, we know very well that is one of those days that are becoming busy on the roads as people are traveling in and out of the province.
Exactly. We are expecting huge number of traffic that is going to come in on the 31st. People are excited. Most people get excited over that period. They want to come to Durban. They want to go to the beach. We're just expecting high volumes on that particular day, and inland as well. We're expecting a lot of movements, and we are ready. Our deployment also covers those areas that are critical in terms of traffic volumes and accidents. We're looking at Durban. We've got a national traffic police that is going to assist us with manpower just to handle the capacity of people that will be coming to Durban for the 31st.
Thank you very much, Cindy, for your time.
Thank you.
Police, there was Cindy Msimang, the RTI spokesperson in the province of KwaZulu Natal, briefing us in relation to the latest update when it comes to drunken driving arrests that have happened. She mentions that those two drivers, one in Margate and one in Newcastle, tried to run away from the officers when they were stopped at the roadblock. And we did see a video, Mlondi, of one of the drivers trying, basically the one that happened in Newcastle, where the driver was trying to flee the scene, and the officers managed to apprehend that driver. And it seemed it was not a good scene for the viewers that were basically watching that happening, because the police officers made sure that they arrest that driver. Back to you in studio, police, for now.
And indeed, we did see those videos, Mlondi, and dare I say that those police officers seemed like they were up for the task. Thank you so much for that update. That's Mlondi Radebe watching the traffic volumes out there and bringing us that report from the Mariannhill Toll Plaza.